Bless you. This is Pastor Alan Payne coming to you live from Mirror Image Church Without Walls. Today we're talking about whose report will you believe? Whose report will you believe? And we're going to be talking about the Israelites and how when they came upon the promised land that they didn't believe the report of the Lord. And how when we come upon the promised land, sometimes we don't believe the report of the Lord. And we miss what God has given to us because of not believing the report of the Lord. Today's scripture comes from Numbers 13. Numbers 13. And in Numbers 13, what we find is find the Israelites at the doorway of the promised land, right across from the promised land, and they know it's the promised land because God has told them it's the promised land. And we see them make two big mistakes, and a lot of people miss the first mistake. The first mistake they make is by sending the spies in the first place. These Israelites are sitting here, and God tells them, this is your promised land. And what does Moses do? He sends 12 spies into the land to see, is the land filled with milk and honey? Is the land filled with tough walls of cities? Is the land have fortified men and strong men? Well, God said that they had the land in the first place, so why are they sending spies to find all this out? So obviously, Moses' faith is kind of shaken here. He doesn't just go and say, okay, we're going to possess the land like they should have. He says, let's go find out if what God said was true. Now, a lot of people out there, including myself, have done this before. We have God tell us something, and we say, let me make sure that this is, we know that God told us this, but let me go make sure this is really what is going on. But God told us this. We need to believe Him in the first place. Okay, that was mistake number 1 by Moses. And if we read in chapter 13, that was his first mistake. But then he goes on, and the Israelites go there to investigate, and you'll see that the spies go in there, but some of the spies came back and they did the second mistake. They said, oh no, we're like there's giants there. They're going to devour us. Let me just read this. 2 of the spies came back, and Caleb says, then, this is in verse 30, then Caleb silenced the people before Moses when we should take the possession of the land, for we certainly will do it. We should take possession of the land because we certainly will do it. He knew the Lord was on their side. He knew it. But then the men that had gone up with him said, we will attack those people, and they are too strong for us, and they will spread among the Israelites the bad report of the Lord. They spread apart this bad report. They said that they were like giants and we are like grasshoppers. Here the people that went in, these are leaders of the Israelite people that went in to do this report. And they said that they're like grasshoppers to these people of the promised land. We can't do it. We can't do it. Oh no, God, what are we going to do? Just send us back to Egypt. We give up. How many times in your life has this happened? Where you say, Lord, I can't do it. Why did you send me here in the first place? I don't know what I'm doing. I give up. I give up. But God doesn't want you to give up. God doesn't want you to fear what He's promised you. And because of their fear in this story, they never see the promised land. And God is talking to you today. Say, do not fear. Do not question what God has given you, because He wants to bring you into that promised land. Do not doubt what He's given you, because He wants to bring you into that promised land. He loves you and He cares about you. And He wants to bring you into that promised land. So don't let fear stop you. Are you listening to me? Don't let fear stop you like it stopped the Israelites. They were so afraid. They let doubt creep in. They let doubt stop them. But you don't let doubt stop you. God bless you too. Don't let doubt stop you. Where doubt holds you back, you can press forward. And God will press you into that promised land. Because He knows what you're going through. He knew about the giants. He knew about the tall cities. He knew about how you were going to face those situations in your life. And He wanted to press you forward. He was going to conquer those giants. He's going to conquer those tall cities in your life. And He's going to give you that promised land. That's your word for today. And your word for the weekend. God's going to carry you through those tough situations till you reach the promised land. God bless you and keep you. God let His face shine upon you and give you peace. God bless you today. Thank you for your comments and questions. If you feel free to continue to give me your questions and comments on mirrorimagechurchwithoutwalls.org. There's a blog there. There's if you need prayer, God bless you, sir. And if you need anything else, you can go to mirrorimagechurchwithoutwalls.org. Continue to watch me on Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock. God bless you.